Hey, what's up everyone? This is Dalton at Daltonians TFs, and today I'm taking a very special review, or doing a very special review, sorry, a little weird phrasing there. It's my first Takara Masterpiece figure, that being the Takara Masterpiece Wheeljack. As you can see, he is the Lancia Stratos Turbo, he is the Cybertron medical engineer, or mechanical engineer. Then you get the Lancia logo there, Takara Tomy. Very nice picture, and then the kind of foily Masterpiece print there. You picture the alt mode, Transformers, Masterpiece, Wheeljack. Bunch of stuff I can't read. You get your wow, my tongue is not working. The obligatory product shots of the vehicle mode, him compared to Prime, him in Prime's trailer, him posing in two different ways with his rocket launcher and with his pistol, all the accessories he comes with, including the instructions, the collector's card, the missile, the launcher, the mirrors, the pistol, and, well, Wheeljack himself. So let's get him open. Just this open right here. And just slides out of his little clamshell here. Kind of stuck. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this opened up first. Just get him out. And all of his accessories. Just put this box right over, as I get close, right there. As far as vehicle mode, you want to take the little pistol here, and this will just tap right in there, and it'll become the exhaust pipe. He's got his rocket launcher and the missile. Make sure I get this put in the right way. There we go, and you can take this and put it right up on top there. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at. Comes in this little plastic envelope. First, we have our little collector's card. Not very thin, kind of flimsy. And then you got his stats right there. And you got this little promotional thing, which if I read Japanese and really, if this really mattered to me, then sure. And you've got his instruction booklet. You just unfold it here, and very large instruction booklet, all in Japanese though. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this all folded up. And in this, he comes with another little baggie inside of this one, and that you've got the little sprue pieces that you know, just take the mirrors off of. Let's put that one there for the time being. And get that folded back up. Take our instruction booklet, put everything, put this all back in here. Come on. There we go. Kind of embarrassing to get beat up by a piece of plastic. And a few pieces of paper. There we go. And just go ahead and fold that back up and set this right here next to the box. And you want to just go ahead and take these mirrors and just slot right up here into the front of the... Let me just try that again. Come up here and peg right into the front of the car. I'm just gonna wiggle them into place. Come on. And there you've got Wheeljack in his Lancia Turbo or Stratos Turbo mode, which this is modeled after the actual car rather than the toy, which, you know, it doesn't bother me too much because I wasn't too much attached to the character as far as, you know, the cartoon. I just like the character in general, you know, everything about the character, you know, looks, as far as vehicle mode, you know, I do like this. I do like the realism they went with here, but, you know, could see the more cartoon accurate version from Hasbro, maybe. I don't know. Or Reaper Labels could send out a sticker sheet, but it'd be major pain with all these, which they aren't just painted from the top, they are painted at the back, which is very cool. There you get the 539, the nice red rims, which the tires are smooth as a race car would be. And for comparison, let's go ahead and bring in the Hasbro Masterpiece Prowl, which they do scale pretty well together. So let's get him out of the way. Let's get on to the transformation for this guy. So you want to go ahead and pop off what will be his shoulder cannon, or shoulder rocket launcher, and his pistol. You want to start off wiggling this forward while pushing this down. That will release what will be shown in just a moment. I'm just got to wiggle this out to get to there. And like I said, you pop that down, pop these down on each side, and that will, whoop, knocking the mirrors out. And let's get back in there. Get back in there. Alright, there we go. We'll just slide this out. This should be just sliding out. I don't know why it's not wanting to cooperate. Let's go ahead and bring that down. Don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I'm sure someone will say it down in the comments, but oh, come on. There we go. I'll just unpeg from there, and you can extend that out. I'll therefore extend the legs, so you want to straighten out his feet. Actually, rotate them down like this, where this little piece right here is flat. And rotate. Actually, first you want to go ahead and rotate this around, then flatten it out. There you go, you got one of the feet already. Do the same on the other side. Flip this around. Then you just want to flatten that out to tab it into place. Then you want to just, oh, never mind, they're already fully extended. So you want to just untab this from here, just like that. It'll come out diagonally. Rotate this, actually, before we do that, you want to just rotate this piece up and around, just like that. You didn't get to see it, just up. Back here, like I said, untab this and it'll move diagonally. Just rotate that down and rotate it to the side. That will peg in to this little port right here, this little screw hole, which will peg right there. So you just want to peg that into right there. Yep, there we go. And do the same on the other side. Rotate this up, rotate this out diagonally, rotate it down, rotate again, and just peg that into the back part of the leg. And there you've got the legs ready. I want to bring these down, and then the waist section will just rotate down. Let me rotate my camera up. If you didn't see that, there's a pivot joint right here, and it'll just rotate down. And this should, yep, that'll just tab into place right there. They've got the lower half of the robot done. Let's rotate this up. Actually, just bring up the whole camera. And from here, you want to bring this back. Open up the chest piece, just like so. Rotate his head up. And there you go. From here, you want to untab this back section of the car. Then these two pieces will, oh, you gotta rotate this down. While this is still up, you want to rotate these pieces back ends of the car down. Those will become the arms. Alright, from here you want to just untab and rotate these out of the way. I'm getting too far ahead of myself here. There we go. Rotate this back. We'll just rotate these up a little bit and around, and I'll just rotate back down. And just like so. I want to rotate these pieces all the way around. They will become the inner part of the chest and part of the back section, so just the middle torso. And you want to rotate up till where these tabs right here on the bottom of the window peg into these little slots right here. And you want to do that without bending this piece, so let's do that, and come on, there we go. And then this little part that was part of the exhaust pipe and rear assembly of the vehicle will just stay right there. Actually, no, that's wrong, sorry. This actually stays folded up and becomes part of the internal chest piece. Then this, my camera will focus. And this piece right here will tab right into that slot right there. Just like so. And as far as the arms, you just want to lower them, straighten them out. Actually, first, before you straighten them out, rotate up. I'm going to take this little piece right here that was like the back end of the vehicle. It actually was the back end of the vehicle. Just rotate this down. It's on a really tight swivel. That one was a little bit easier. I'm going to just take this piece here, which will become the hand, and it's also the tail light. Rotate that out. Same on the other side. And rotate these forearm guards up and around. Rotate everything into its proper position. Rotate the hand around, down, and around. Oops, there we go. And there you have it. You've got Wheeljack in his robot mode. And looking very, very awesome. I am really happy to have this guy in my collection finally. And to be honest, I can't wait to end up possibly getting exhaust. Now, like I said, I might get him, might not. Just see how things go. But you can take his rocket launcher, and that just pegs right into a square rectangular hole right here. Just like so, and it's got a little joint in it so it can rotate up. And for the pistol, you can just take that. And it's kind of a pain to do, but like always recently, you can put there's a little slot right there. Just rotate that in, and come on. There we go. Now you've got him holding his little laser gun pistol thing. So, not bad. As far as articulation goes for this guy, well, first let's go over the details. He's got a lot, well, not a lot, but somewhat. Some nice molded in detail in places where it needs to be. Like right up here on the shoulders, you can see some panel lining right there. You got the same thing on the side here. And on the back you get that vent for the vehicle, but not bad all around. I know a lot of people, again, don't like that this guy's not fully cartoon accurate with the paint job. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. I know they're not trying to make a big deal out of it either. It is a notable thing. It doesn't bother me any. I mean, to each their own, I guess. As far as articulation goes, like I said, well, I didn't say yet, but I was getting there. For the head, it's on a swivel, and it can look a fair ways up, so that's pretty good. For the shoulders, they do rotate forward and back on a swivel. Up and down here, or in and out on a really nice tight swivel or hinge. It does have a bicep swivel. Elbow joint, about 90 degrees. rotates 360 at the wrist, kind of move, and not really in and out, but does open and close his hands. No other joints in the fingers. Does rotate at the waist. It's got hip movement. You want to be careful because right here, I don't know if you can see it, it kind of presses on that fender piece. So just want to be careful when posing its leg forward. It does go in and out a fair ways. Rotates at the hip, bends at the knee. He's got an ankle tilt, which the whole foot is on a tilt, including the heel, so that's really great. And it goes forward and back at the ankle, and even to that point. So fairly nicely, fairly nice articulation for this guy. Now, as far as a hidden feature, I mean, it's not really hidden anymore. So let me grab a screwdriver. I'm totally unprepared for this. Take a little Siger screwdriver and just unscrew the back of his head. Pain in the butt to do it with this little tiny screwdriver. And yes, I can tell all the jokes are going to be coming of what I just said there. So I'm well aware of that fact, so you don't need to put it in the comments. Right, let's get that screw out of here. Set it right there. Pull this piece off. And here you got the front of his, the whole front part of his head. What's interesting is you can pop this off. Just slides off. It's still fairly tight, since this is only my second time pulling off the head and doing this. But as you can see, we've got an actual face for Wheeljack, which is interesting. So you can pop that on. What's funny is, he's got that big hole in the middle of his head, unless you want to kind of fill that in with the screw, if I can get. There you go. You can't really even notice the hole unless you're looking like that at it, but it's not that big of a deal for me. I mean, it's just a little hidden feature. You just see how well knockoff companies will notice that. I mean, be funny to see if they fail or not. Go ahead and get that back on there. Should be a lot easier than it is now, but just, there we go. So let me do a quick little jump cut here, and we'll have the screw back in the back of his head, and we'll have Prowl and Robot Mode ready to compare him. So be right back. And we're back. So where we left off is I was getting ready to bring in Prowl here, so here he is. As you can see, Wheeljack's just a smidge taller. I mean, I would compare it to MP Prime, but like I said in Prowl's video, I don't have Masterpiece Prime, so. But you can see he is a lot slimmer as far as front to back, so. Alright, let's get him out of here. But, again, I really do enjoy this figure. I'm glad to have him as part of my small Masterpiece collection. And I can't recommend him enough. If you're a fan of Wheeljack, if you're a fan of G1 cartoon, just G1 in general, really, pick him up. I mean, it's worth the price. I didn't get the one that comes with the coin or the anti-hypnosis device because, well, one, it was sold out, two, it was $90. So I went for the $80 route. So that's been pretty much it. This has been Dalton at Daltonians TFs. Check out my Twitter, Daltonians TFs again, and my Facebook page, also Daltonians TFs. Both links will be down in the description below. And that's pretty much all there is to say. So see you guys later.